Okay, everybody, I'm back again and going to do a line transfer, basically using Col-Erase pencil watercolor wash to transfer line to the page underneath. A little bit tricky, but going to try it nonetheless. Hey Josh, okay, so this one's for you. All right, I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet so that Josh can help me edit this later on. Hint, hint. So, okay, we'll get started here. So the big thing that I want to do and make sure that I am successful doing is pull off having a really nice surface that's wet. I'm just going to really beat the daylights out of this with watercolor wash. Just punch color straight into it. Sometimes I'm diluting the color, or actually lightening the value of the color, tinting it, whatever terminology you want to use. But I can see right now by just scrubbing over that same surface a few times, I can just tell. You can't really see from the camera, but I can start to see where the paper is starting to really, gosh, I don't know, bunch up or something, so that it's okay. So now that I've really doused the living daylights out of this, I'm going to go in with my pencil here and I can feel the paper is kind of giving way. I can feel that because of the, oh, it's always early, dude. I'm up way too early all the time, Peter. Next 11 years of my life is going to be getting up at 5 a.m. It's a long story. I got to call you. I've been meaning to call you, and I just have not. I just never feel like I catch up. It's just always like running from one thing to the next. So anyway, I got to call you. I teach until 3:30 today, so so again, I'm just really it's kind of the fine line you walk between, like, you know, if you press too hard, you can really tear through the paper, but honestly, who cares? It's just paper. It's like, you know, this is like an overpriced sketchbook. I love it. Love you, Shinola, but my pocketbook don't. So it's a lot of money. So I'm just going to kind of quickly, just naively quickly draw into this. This is the grain of the chair. Can get in here and kind of finesse it a little bit. I can see where the, you know, I'm really digging in, and I'm kind of excited to see what's going on underneath here. Just trying to have fun with it. Slumming it all the time, man. Slumming it. Yeah. I'm so tired I don't know whether to wipe my butt or scratch my watch. Ha! Okay. Alright. Gotta edit that out of the video, Josh. Okay. Alright, so quick little Eames chair study. You can start to see where it's transferring underneath. Let's see how much further we can go with it. Okay, so again, I'm just gonna like show this paper who's boss, and just get in here again. You can see like the paper's kind of peeling away. You can see like little bits of the paper. All right, man, have fun. Have fun. Get that transmission checked. You know, coolant. Is it a coolant problem? Okay, so, and as I did this, it kind of washed away a lot when I just put in more, and I'm going to go back in now and do a little bit more. Let's see what happens when we use the black pencil. Actually, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw over here, side view of an Eames ply chair. You know, the Eames, Charles and Ray Eames, taught a few miles up the street from where I teach today at Cranbrook. Did some of their most groundbreaking designs in Michigan, then relocated obviously out to Los Angeles, but did a lot of that here in Michigan. So, little known fact. So, let's see what happens that. Yeah, I'm going to go back over again. Let's see, this time with what pencil? Okay, let's go with, oh, that's the same one. Let's go with the blue here and see what happens with the blue. Okay, so I'm going to go back over these areas again while it's still wet. I'm going to again douse it with just a wet brush with water. Okay, so I've got tons of water pulled up on here. I'm going to go back in again. Now this technique is really, if you're looking for precise line and you're looking to render, this may not necessarily be the initial technique. You could probably use it somewhere in the process, but you will end up almost destroying what you do. You'll almost destroy the paper, especially if the paper is really cheap copy paper. Getting a little bit of glare there. Kind of move that out of the way. Go back over this area. I mean, I really did a number on this paper. So we'll see. Ta-da! So you see, I'll kind of turn it this way. You can see where this transfers, and again, you can see the ton of paper's pooling. If I even flip one more page here, there's even more transfer. What I'd like to do in my sketchbook is keep, 2 or 3 pages underneath what I do here. Without touching them, drawing anything else. That way I can take these textures, I could conceivably scan them, mess with the levels in Photoshop, or whichever, Photoshop actually, I guess, not whichever, but Photoshop, I can edit those, and then I can take and utilize that as additional elements to a pattern, or to an animation, or to a finished, illustration that's not pattern based. I mean, the possibilities are really what you make them, and so that's that technique. If you have questions or anything, please feel free to get in touch with me. In the title of this scope is my Twitter handle, @Don Kilpatrick III. You can also find me on Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff. And if you want to stay in touch, please stay in touch. Follow me. I'll follow you back. Yeah, thank you for tuning in this morning. Thanks for spending the time with me. And again, if you have questions, please let me know. So this is the demo I did here. I was going to do something with this earlier, but it just didn't quite translate, as you can see, because I was trying to really get a likeness. I was kind of just having too much fun drawing a figure. So, but I'm sure you could do it for that anyway. So anyway, everybody have a great day. Thank you so much, and yeah, stay in touch.